to say, all of us, when we come into this world, we all come with a particular gift, a particular talent. You know, there's no one that doesn't have something that they're good at. No one. It's recognizing that I'm good at this. How do I make money out of what I'm good at? Because it's literally, it's about saying, how do I survive out of what I have while I look for other opportunities? The other day, I went to do my hair. See my hair? It's new. It was done on Saturday.
Beautiful.
The girl that did my hair, though, she was explaining to me how she's from Mpumalanga and she's based in KZN. She came here to study electrical engineering, and she hasn't had a job in electrical engineering the whole year. But what she did is she started working at salons, just temporarily doing people's hair. And she says to me, you know, I've made so much money out of doing hair that now it makes my job search much easier because I'm no longer looking out of desperation. I've got this thing. She says, you know, I've got my own flats. I pay for my own flats. I've got a life that I'm able to sustain. This is total. I mean, imagine an electrical engineer being a hairdresser. But this is the mindset that you want, because you want to say, if you've got another skill, you know you've got a talent in this, make money out of that. If you know you can do hair, charge people to do their hair. Don't just sit there and say, I'm going to do your hair for free, or I'll do it when I feel like. But it's recognizing that even the job search itself is expensive, because you've got to send out CVs. You need data to do these things, you know. So it's saying, how can you make money? How can you hustle to make sure that you are able to get money so that the job process becomes easier? Because some people will tell you the reason I haven't sent a job in a month is because I don't have money to send a job. But it's saying, find something to do. You know, we suffer, young people suffer from a mentality of, what are people going to say? If you go to other countries, if you go to China, for example, you are going to find young people outside in the street selling food. A normal young person here is not interested in being in the street and selling food because, hello, my reputation. Do you understand? So it's that thing of saying, the money you get out of being in the street, if you are prepared to go out in the streets and say, right, this is where the market is, I'm going to sell here, you still make money out of that. And that's the money you are going to be able to use to be able to advance yourself, to be able to make the job search process easier. But you know, you would much rather be selling something in the streets, if you must, or at a rank, and make money out of it than sit at home and do nothing because you are waiting for the government to do something. It's that mindset to say, don't just sit and wait. Do something in the meantime. You can't just sit at home and say, I didn't manage to get into university this year. I didn't manage to get into a TVET college this year. So I'm going to sit down and wait for next year. No, find something to do. Like, you know, start your own small business. So, you know, people within communities are always in need of different things. Find something you can sell. You know, people need. One of the beauties of this lockdown has been seeing how innovative young people have become. You know, you've got young people that are now offering to deliver things for people over a certain age, because you know, now you've got certain people that are scared to go out because of the current situation. So it's, if you're a young person and you're sitting at home, go to the next door neighbor and find out what you can do for them. Maybe they need you to go get medication for them at the pharmacy. Maybe they need you to go get groceries for them. Do that thing and make sure that you make money out of that. Like, if you must plant vegetables, if you've got a piece of land where you can plant that, just do something. I can't stress this enough. Like, you can't just sit and wait. There's no such thing as waiting for a job. It just does not exist.
I kind of want to blast this out to the to the world, really, because I think it's, again, it's appropriate to young people, but to all of us who I think maybe life just gets on top of us and we get discouraged, and then you feel like, what can I do? And it's that feeling of being overwhelmed. And I think, you know, what you're saying is just do something, however small it is. And I love the examples that you've given. And I think all the examples that you've given also help us to realize that, yes, you might be doing those things to earn some money so that you can apply for jobs, or so that you can get more education and training. But in the process, you are learning new skills and meeting new people and understanding how the world works. And so now you're adding to this CV. And I think we underestimate how, and I just use an example quickly of my daughter, who's a musical theatre performer. And she had a side business of doing social media campaigns for production companies. And now, of course, theatres are all closed. All her work in the theatre is disappeared. And what she called her side hustle has now become her main hustle. And it's that you don't realize that life will throw you curveballs, and you need to be able to pick up what you thought was just a passing thing now suddenly becomes the main thing, and it will see you through for a period of time until then you can pick up the main thing again later on, but now rich because of what you've learned.
Absolutely. You know, the reason why